name's Linda. I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm making a card today using the Good Morning Magnolia stamp set. Going to be using the really large Magnolia, and I'm making a 5x7 card. So I have a piece of Seaside Spray here, which is one of my favourite Stampin' Up colours, and it's 10 inches by 7 inches, or 25.5 by 18 centimetres. And I also have a couple of pieces of white cardstock. This is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, or 12 by 17 centimetres. This is going to go on the front of our card, so it's just going to have a small border all the way around, and you need another piece to go on the inside of the card as well. And you will also need a piece of thick Whisper White cardstock to stamp our Magnolia on. So I'm just going to start by scoring this. This is going to be our card base. I'm going to score this at 5 inches. And I'm just going to run my bone folder down the score line, and that is our card base done. So I'm going to put that to one side for now. I've set up my piece of, this is thick Whisper White cardstock. You could use a normal cardstock. And I set it up in my Stamparatus, and I'm going to ink up my Magnolia and stamp this. And then we're going to do a little bit of colouring with the blenders. So I'm happy with that now. This stamp set comes with dies as well, so once I've coloured this in, I'm going to die cut that out. I have a few of my stamping blends that I've pulled out. I've got Flirty Flamingo, Old Olive, Soft Sea Foam, and So Saffron, I think this one is. And I'm not going to make you watch me colour this in. I'm just going to do really basic colouring, and then I'll come back to you. I've gone ahead and die cut this out, so that is now ready to go onto our card. I want this card to be quite plain in the background, but at the moment it's just too plain, so we're going to do a little bit of work on the white piece of cardstock here. So this technique is an oldie but a goodie, so we are going to do some scoring on the edges of the cardstock. So we're actually going to be starting at 1/2 inch and scoring from the top to the bottom, and then 3/8 of an inch, and then 1/4 of an inch. And then we need to do that on all 4 sides of the cardstock. And there we've made a very simple background, a little bit more interesting by putting the score lines all the way around. And then we're going to pop the Magnolia on the front, and I'm going to put a sentiment up the top here. Now I actually wanted Happy Birthday, so I've taken a Happy Birthday out of a different stamp set, which happens to be my Seaside Notions, and I'm going to stamp that up the top there. You could actually pop this up on dimensionals. I'm going to stick mine down today, as I know that I want to post it, and I want it to go in the post easily without being damaged. And then I'm using some of the basic adhesive backed sequins. I can never remember what they're called. I'm not 100% certain that is the correct name, but they are one of my favourite items. All we have to do now is glue this to the front of our card base. And then for the inside of my card, I've also done exactly the same with the scoring around here, and I'm going to stick that on the inside. Now you could put another sentiment in here if you wish. And I finished off my card by just stamping the flap on my envelope in the same colour as the paper, so the Seaside Spray. And that's finished. It's quite an easy card to make, and the most time consuming part is actually colouring in your magnolia. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.